Let's talk about the Patriots.
Man, Herbie, the Patriots
Oh,
teams I was looking up for. Out of all the teams that I was looking up for this division series for the AFC East, this was the team that hurt me the most. And the reason why I say that, Herbie, is because unlike the Jets, who I would never have faith in, and unlike the Bills, who have just been the Bills have been the division daddy, bro. Let's just call it what it is, the division daddy for the past 5-6 years, right? But the Patriots, Herbie, I put it like this. The NFL world was extremely ecstatic and happy when Tom Brady left and he went to the Bucs. Why? Because we were sick of the New England Patriots for 20 years. It was, especially in the AFC East, it was 20 years of football tyranny. And now, Herbie, it hasn't lasted long enough for me. Like the Patriots fans, there's too many Patriots fans who are too close to the dynasty. They need more time. And I'll be honest with you, Herbie. The more I looked at the Patriots' moves this offseason, especially when we were going to do this division series, this past weekend, actually, this past week, everything I looked up made me sicker, dog, the more I thought about it. Because from a Dolphin fan perspective, I want every move they make to fail. I would love for this to be a terrible take. But if I'm my football fan take, my football fan take. Hey, listen, Dro. They've been our team. Listen, man. Listen, I have no reason to defend the Dolphins, dog. Don't get it twisted. I love my team, but I have no reason to defend these dudes, bro. The Dolphins have to do something on the field to get respect. So at the end of the day, it's the truth. The Bills have owned the division. But what makes this even worse is the fact that the Patriots are legitimate because right now the Dolphins are competing for number 2. That's what we're competing for. Like, let's be honest. Like, I'm not going to just live in this fairy tale fantasy that we might steal a division. Like, the Bills got even better, and I'll get to them in a second. But look at what the Patriots did, man. This is just how I'm looking at it right now. You look at me personally, I love their first 4 picks. Will Campbell was a guy who we spoke about on this channel. I spoke about him on a few of our videos, right? Obviously, it was a long stretch for us to get him, but the Patriots drafted him. I like Trayvon. I like TreVeyon Henderson from Ohio State. I think it won't be long before he's their starting running back. The guy Stevenson they have, I think he's going to be out the door soon. Kyle Williams, they drafted him. They drafted a center in Jared Wilson. They got Braden Swinson for the defense. And then you look at the moves they made in free agency, right? You look at the Patriots last season, Herbie. They were last in sacks last year. They didn't have much of a pass rush, right? They go out, they get a Harold Landry, right? They go out and they get a Robert Spillane, a Milton Williams. You have Christian Gonzalez and you pair him with Carlton Davis, a savvy veteran, and you already had a solid safety combination in Kyle Duggar and Jabril Peppers. And then the cherry on top of all of this, Herbie, when you look at the upgrades they made on offense, the upgrades they made on defense, the cherry on top is the coaching staff. Mike Vrabel, for Dolphin fans, I don't know how other Dolphin fans feel, but those Titan teams, bro, like those Titan teams, no matter how bad they were, have given us trouble with Mike Vrabel. No matter how good or bad they were, they've given us trouble. He has been one of the coaches that is, especially when it comes to teaching a tough defense, being great against the run. All these players are great against the run. Harold Landry, a great run defender. Both the safeties, excellent run defenders for their position. Carlton Davis is a good run defender at the cornerback position. Like, you think about you already have a front 7, and then even the secondary players can stop the run. And then you have a budding superstar in Christian Gonzalez who can literally erase. I thought he was too low on the top 100 list. They have him on the top 100. I think he should be higher. Like, he will probably be in the conversation for best corner in football with guys like Pat Surtain this season coming up. So, man, the Patriots, when you look at what they have in Vrabel, who is a sound defensive coach, and then you have Josh McDaniels on offense, who has always been excellent as a play caller. I mean, Herbie, the Dolphins, I think, are in trouble for the second place, though. I think the Patriots will be competing for a wild card spot this season.
If that's the case, man, if they're competing for the second place, which I ain't gonna hold you, Rob, man. I don't know about second place, man. That means obviously there should be somebody first place, man. So who do you got coming in first place, man? We might as well just talk about the Bills, man. Looking to win the division for how many years in a row now?
Herbie, the Bills have won the division at least, I think, 6 straight years, if I'm not mistaken.
Jesus Christ.
They've won 6 straight years. 5 or 6. And here's the worst part, dude. Here's what makes it worse. One, we had a chance to We had a chance. The Titans kept us from winning the divisions. We choked against them 2 years ago. We won that
Bro,
game.
listen, it's so funny, bro,
Crazy.
because it's a funny story about that game, right? So I had to get something for my daughter, so I had to go drive all the way to Miami. And I take the turnpike. So I got on the turnpike and I'm like, dog, why is there traffic so bad? Completely forgot about the Miami Dolphins game at night, because that's one of the rare games, Monday night.
Yep.
And it was on a Monday. We got there. I went to the Walmart. Anybody who's lives in South Florida, there's a Walmart right next to Dolphin Stadium, like literally across the street. I went to the Walmart, got up out of there, cool. I looked at the score. You guys were winning in the fourth quarter. I didn't even pay attention to the game because I thought the game was over. The whole drive. Like, I didn't pay attention to the game. I'm like, oh, y'all was up like 13 points for like 4 minutes or something like that,
Yeah,
or
we were
something
up like
crazy.
27-13 or something like that.
Yeah. So I'm like, that game is over. I don't even got to look. I went to sleep, didn't look at the score, no nothing. I woke up, I put the TV on ESPN, and they talk about the Dolphins lost that game. I said, what?
Pathetic, bro. So pathetic. Against a Mike Vrabel coach team. That's what happened. Here's the funny thing about the Patriots and the Jets, Herbie. Tua, for what it's worth, is undefeated against those teams. He's never lost to the Patriots. He's never lost to the Jets. We've lost to them in the Tua era when he hasn't played. But he himself has never lost to either of these teams. I think at least for the New England, we'll split this year. I don't think we're gonna sweep them. I really do think Drake May. I talked about everything but him.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
think he's going to make that second year leap, and he has the coordinator to do it. They did make improvements on the offensive line. We got to see how they're going to react. But I think the defense is going to be top 10. And look, you have a top 10 defense with a budding young star quarterback. Stephon Diggs, we'll see what he gives them. He's coming off an ACL. We'll see what's up. But the Patriots did their damnedest to improve the team. And I think at the very least, they'll be competing till the very end to at least make a wild card spot. Like, as much as it pains me to say it, but you can make a case right now. If you look at the Patriots roster, player for player, you can make the argument they're better than us. Easy, I think. Actually, like, I think you can
Listen,
make
I looked at that roster, man. I'm
you
making
can,
that argument, bro.
yeah, you can make the argument.
I'm making an argument. All right.